Now to vitiligo, a skin condition you may not have heard of. It may be something you may not know much about. Michael Jackson claimed he suffered from it. To explain why his skin color became lighter over the years, well, 23-year-old Darcel DeVloot began to show signs at the age of 5, and for the past 7 years, her skin has gone completely white, and now she's here along with dermatologist Dr. Janine Downey to talk about this. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Let's talk first of all, Darcel, talk about what happened with you, because you're saying it started with your arms and your legs when you were young, and then at age 12, what happened?
Well, I got a spot on my arm at the age of 5. That's the first sign of it, and then one on my forehead. And from the ages of 5 to 12, it slowly was going through my arms and legs and on my torso. And then by the time I reached 12 years old, it just started spreading very rapidly onto my face, my neck and face.
So during those years, when you're a preteen, a teenager, all of that was when it was all changing on your face. So
Yeah.
That's very hard to deal with, to explain to people. Did people treat you badly as a result?
I had a really strong, close-knit group of friends, and my mom was very, very strong as well. She really pushed me out there to do a lot of different activities. But then you do get the comments that, you know, when you don't have people around to protect you and you're not too sure how to respond to it, you do also hear things that people have said. I've been called Spot, I've been called Dalmatian. I've had somebody tell other people for a sleepover, don't sleep in the same room as Darcel, you'll catch what she's got and die.
Okay, well, how do people get this condition?
Okay, we're not sure exactly. Vitiligo affects 3% of the population, and you see it in all races and all ethnicities. Obviously, it's more noticeable in people with darker complexions. The bottom line is we think it's genetic. Most people have either primary or secondary relatives. 25 to 30% of people that have vitiligo that actually have, vitiligo in their families as well.
And Darcel,
then it's autoimmune.
And you do have people in your family?
I don't have any blood relatives who have it, as far back as we can think. However, I have family by marriage, extended family. My dad's stepbrother has it. Basically the way I had it, half black, half white, all over, and then another distant family member has on her face.
You mentioned this autoimmune issue. So what, besides the idea that your skin would change color, what would be the other negative effect?
Well, for example, some people that have thyroid disease also will have vitiligo. Some people that have diabetes will also have vitiligo. Some people that have anemia will also have vitiligo.
But is there any other secondary effect besides your skin changing color?
Well, you're more sensitive to the sun, and so people with vitiligo tend to blister and burn more, and they can have more skin cancers.
Okay, so that's a big issue, but anything else besides that?
Well, it's disfiguring. People think that it's contagious. People make people feel badly about it, so it's very psychologically devastating.
So you, having gone through all of this, and being, I'm sure, a young woman who listened to Michael Jackson's did you feel that he had, did you have any, based on your experience, do you think that Michael Jackson did have this skin condition?
At the time when I was living in Cyprus, and I knew nobody with the condition, we didn't know what it was, we had no experience of it, and there was no one out there except for Michael Jackson who was saying that they had it, and in a way that sort of was a support from myself. So I would absolutely want to believe that yes, he had it, and I think there's a lot of evidence to back it up. And I don't see why anybody should not believe that.
A lot of people did make fun of Michael Jackson's skin changing colors, so you sort of empathize with him and feel that.
Definitely.
Yeah, so really, basically then, to young people now today who, feel bad about the spots on their faces and are called spot, what do you say?
It's so hard. It's really, really hard.
No, it's understandable. You're made to feel different, and the crazy thing about it is that people don't realize that we're just the same.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize, because it's what you're saying is something that made you feel just separated.
Well, especially being being a teenager with the condition, you're already going through so many social changes, dating, and all those things. You've already breakouts and other things, and a lot of people start to judge you on how you look. Are you pretty? Are you attractive? I'm very fortunate now, very fortunate that I'm able to do these things socially. I still get people telling me things, but meeting other people with the condition, it just brings back those memories. So right now I really, really hope that by doing this, other people can see that it's just something that makes us look different. We're not different in any other way, and it's not contagious, it's not life-threatening, and it's so hard to go through something that's visual,
Well, no, you've made your point eloquently, and I think that's the bottom line. Compassion, understanding is the road. and not separation and judgment. Thank you so much for being here and being honest about your. Yes, that's fantastic. And you're beautiful. You'd be beautiful. We would all be beautiful with whatever color, spots, not, but what you're beautiful. And thank you so much, Jenny.
You're welcome.
And we want to also say we'll be right back right after this.